Hey, it's Steve here, coming to you in the afternoon on a Friday. Not typical for me. Very interesting start to our chat, I've seen already, which is all good. But I will say anybody who wants to just DM me, they can. But other than that, it's all good. Glad you guys could all join me. We got a lot of great people in the chat so far. Of course, the Drayton Sawyer, Dallas Cowboys fan, and amongst many others. We're here to do something special. I don't normally do trailer reactions. It's not something I typically do on my channel, but I'm going to do it for you guys today because this is one film I'm eager to see. Who else we got in the chat? Got Christine. You can DM me if you want. We've got who else we got? Giants fan. Thank you for joining the chat. Christian Spencer. A lot of people I can't read everybody's chat so far because this is the most we've ever had at the beginning. W Disney 07 BBC here. Awesome. Cool. I like the heart and the ghost. Good stuff. It's a new chatter, I think. So thank you for tuning in. It's much appreciated. Hey, Michelle Blasky's here. I thought you had to work. She's like, I can't make it today because I got to work. Well, thank you for making it anyways. And Joe from Fangoria Faithful, thank you guys all for tuning in for a very special trailer reaction. Again, because it's just a trailer reaction, this is probably only going to be 20 to 30 minutes long. But again, if we have a lot of people in the chat, you never know. It could go on a little longer. But typical last trailer reaction, I think, only went around 25 minutes or so. And I don't do these very often. I'm going to do this one. I'll probably do one to the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film whenever it comes out. And probably Halloween Kills. And, you know, it's really about it in the foreseeable future that it has to be something I'm actually pretty excited for me to do a trailer reaction. Because I don't really, it's not really part of my channel. It's not really part of this show. But I make exceptions every now and again. And just some shout outs for you guys. Michelle's in the chat. Michelle has a art company called Miss 44. She sells her artwork. Here's some of her work for you guys. Pretty interesting stuff. I love this one, actually, the cow with the shotgun. And the Leatherface, of course, got to show a Leatherface because I am a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, of course. So that's definitely my thing for sure. So that's Miss 44. And we also want to give a shout out to Michelle from Breathless Beauties. Showed her work before. Obviously, she does these awesome horror-themed dolls, which is pretty cool. Love her work. I'm not sure if she's in the chat. Please say hi if you are in the chat, Michelle. Pretty cool stuff. And there's a Brett Man from Good Real Hunting with the doll he got from her as well. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, you're welcome, Michelle, of course. Well, looks like we've got the trolls today. I got to figure out how to block those people now. That's all good. You guys can call me what you want. That's all good, man. It's Barks and Brews and a Casket for Two podcast here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Met you on Instagram as well. Pretty awesome to have you guys join in. And another little thing, I'm going to be on Tales from the Podcast again tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking about Tales from the Crypt episode from season 4 called On a Dead Man's Chest. Had a lot of fun with that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Crew members in the house. Hey, man, how you doing? Good to see ya. I'm not sure if you've ever actually been on my channel before. And Sledgehammer Horror is here as well. Geez, I did not expect so many at this time. Maybe I got to start doing my shows at this time rather than 8 p.m. I don't know. I didn't expect to have this many people in. But thank you guys all for tuning in. But yeah, go check out Tales from the Podcast. I'll be on that show tonight. Love those guys. I was on their show before, chatting about a classic B movie from the early 90s. It was a lot of fun. Degree Centigrade also in the chat. Geez, thank you guys all for tuning in. This should be a lot of fun. Now, I haven't seen this new teaser yet. So sorry, it's not a teaser. It's a full trailer. The first one was a teaser back in late, I think it was late December when that dropped. Could be wrong. May have been early January, but I think it was December. Right before Christmas, I think. If I recall correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is a full trailer. So I'm very, very interested to see how this plays out. I haven't seen it yet. I know a lot of you guys probably have already seen it already. As most of you guys know, I'm a massive, massive Black Christmas fan of the original, of course. Seen it many times now. And I'm excited to see what Dave McRae does with this fan film. Very, very exciting. And it should be it's one of those films that doesn't need a sequel. It really doesn't need a sequel. It really didn't need any remakes, in my opinion. It really never needed any remakes. I would have preferred a sequel over a remake. That's just me. I would have preferred a sequel over a remake. But I don't think it really even needs a sequel either. But with that being said, a sequel could be good. I think I know the direction that Dave is going with it. It's not the direction I would have taken with it, but I think he's going to do something pretty cool with it. And you guys, I did tell my take a number of episodes back on what I probably would have done, but of course I never would actually do a Black Christmas fan film. I am, however, making a Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan film that I'm sure all of you guys know about. Links are in the description to our Indiegogo campaign. Do go check that out. Help support the film. We are very, very close to our second goal now, and we need to hit that second goal by April 1st. So we need your guys' support to go do that. So the link to our Indiegogo is in the description. And if we do hit that goal, everybody's going to get another something free. Everybody got a freebie when we hit our first goal. So everybody who had donated at that time will have gotten a freebie. You guys who have donated to the campaign already would have gotten an email. If you didn't receive an email, let me know, and I'll make sure that it comes to you. But it was a pretty cool little freebie. It was some digital posters done by none other than Joe Lawrence, who's in the chat today. Thank you so much, Joe Lawrence, for doing that for us. Let's see what you guys are saying before we get into this. Just some highs. I think Ken from Sledgehammer Horror is saying please do more shows at this time so that you can join in. I know it's tough though. This is a tough time for me. It just happened to work out today, and it was this close to not even being able to do it today. Just so you guys know, it was very close to not even being able to do this, but I made it work. So I mean, yeah, 8 p.m. is pretty. I don't know. That might change in the future. We'll see. Crew member, doing well. Yeah, I'm busy. Modding. Yeah, you do a lot of modding on channels. I don't have them. See, I need you today, by the looks of it. I haven't had this. This is actually my first experience with this kind of thing. So, that's okay. You can be a mod on my channel, crew member. That's okay. Dallas Cove saw it 20 minutes ago. Sorry, saw it 20 times. Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, not a fan of the trailer. Hope the movie is better. We'll see. Okay. Well, I'll have to make the decision for myself. Mr. Big Worm is in. Just want the movie. Mr. Big Worm, thank you for tuning in. Also did a trailer reaction for the Sawyer Massacre. Chris Snyder, hey Steve, literally just dropped our reaction. Cool. I'm dropping mine right now. So without further ado, should we check this out? You guys ready to see my reaction for this new trailer? And apparently it's going to say the date of when it comes out. Don't spoil that for me yet. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully it'll be spring sometime. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully he's not going to make us wait till the summer. But yeah. Everybody, yes, Joe, everybody's supportive of the poster. Everybody, I've had some good comments, had some good emails back from people saying how much they loved the posters that we sent out. So that was pretty great stuff. Yes, so Joe from Fangoria Faithful designed all our posters. He is an awesome guy. Reach out to the guy and just say, hey man, awesome job, because he did a great job for us. Really, really proud of the posters, all the artwork that we've had. It's been awesome. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to check out this trailer. And, yeah, we'll see. I believe it's about 2 minutes long, so we'll see how she is. I'll just adjust my position. Sorry about that. Hit the mic there. Here we go.
Something's been bothering me, though. And it always has since my grandma told me. The cops said Peter did it. And for years, my grandma said the same, but I think she started to have doubts.
So, do you think the killer's still out there?
Closed case. But the way she used to describe those calls.
May 28th is that? Am I reading that right? It's fairly small on my screen, so. Okay, there we go. That's the new trailer for It's Me, Billy. Very, very excited. I really dug that. I really liked what I heard from Billy in that. It definitely brought me back to the original. That definitely brought me back big time to the original. A lot of things to like about that. I don't know. I hope people aren't disliking on this trailer, because I thought it was actually pretty good. Again, I think the story is going somewhere where I personally wouldn't go. It's just my opinion, though. It's just, we all have different ways of doing things. If I was to do it, Jess would be dead. That's just me. Or I would set it up as if maybe she was alive, and then the big twist is, oh, that's not her. That's not her mother. Her mother's, her mother is dead. And yeah. But, it's just a creative thing that I would do differently. I think this looks like it could still be I think it will be good. Again, Dave said he cracked the code, and if you crack the right code, Jess can be alive. I think if you do crack it, Jess can be alive. It's just not what I would do. Just not what I would do. But I liked it. I like that. I like the feel of it. I definitely felt like it was Black Christmas. I will say this, like the last teaser that came out, even though I liked that too, I wasn't quite getting the Black Christmas vibe as much as I was in this one, and definitely not as much as I actually got from the Indiegogo teaser they did back in the summer. I really liked that Indiegogo teaser. Even though it had not a lot in it, really, I just got the goosebumps. I just felt like Black Christmas. And I think that's the tough part. And this shows it. This new trailer, I should say. It's not a teaser. This is a full trailer. This is like a 2-minute trailer. This shows that it's a Black Christmas film. I feel like this is Black Christmas. I felt like that was Billy 100%. Yeah, so I'm excited for it. You know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, there's a lot to like. I like how the ringing of the phone was kind of buried by the music for a lot of that, and then it was loud by the end. I think that's a big part of Black Christmas is those the phone ringing, and then the end of the original, how the phone ring just got slightly louder and louder and louder as the end credits rolled on. I think that's good. That's great that they definitely. I think he paid homage to it in that way. So I really dug that. And they also paid homage to there was somebody rocking in a chair. And we didn't see who it was, so we don't know if that was one of the girls that's a victim or that's somebody else. Or I like not knowing at this point. I don't want to, if it is one of those girls, I don't want to know it at this point. If it is one of those girls, you don't want to show that right away, because then if I knew for sure it was, again, I'm bad with the ladies' names. Victoria, Miro, the main girl, or Shelby. I'm sorry, I can't remember their full names. Shelby and Malik, I believe. I can't remember their first names. If it was one of them, I wouldn't want to see it in the trailer. I wouldn't want to know for sure, because if I did, then it's kind of spoiled for me a little bit once I watch the movie. And well, if I say, oh, okay, well, I knew that person was going to die because I saw it in the trailer, it's kind of spoiling it. Now, is it one of those girls? I would say 50-50, but I would say there's a good chance it could be somebody else that's like maybe a throwaway character in the movie somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. I believe the date said May 28th. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. If it was May 28th, let me know for sure. It looked like it said that. I was trying to squint at it. I'm on a pretty small screen. I should have maximized my OBS player to make sure I could see that better, but nothing's perfect, right? I don't do trailer reactions on this show very much. And only recently I learned how to crop the screen. So I think the first trailer reaction, I didn't have a cropped, it wasn't cropped. It was, So anyways, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. And just guys, confirm with me if it actually is May 28th. That's a good release date. If it is, it's one day after my mom's birthday. So there you go. Oh, Chris Snyder, May 28th is correct. 10 days after my birthday. So there you go. It's about a month before my birthday. I'll be 41 on June 30th. So anyways, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Just want to go back a little bit because my phone is ringing the drain. So trailer looks good. 10 out of 10 from Harry Parker. Walt Disney looks awesome. Michelle Blasky. The calls are coming from inside the house. Yeah, it is. It pretty much is. Black Christmas was pretty much the first movie that did that. The calls are coming from inside the house. I think so anyways. Looks good. Michelle Blasky. Okay, Michelle Blasky says, the only critic I have is that the attic looked very empty set decorating wise, but everything else is excellent. Yeah, I can understand that. But again, it depends on the feel they're going for. I know the one in the original was a very, very full attic. And at the same time, you probably don't want to copy it exactly. Because again, it's one thing to pay homage by showing somebody, rocking chair with a bag over their head that we don't know. But if you fill, I think if you did fill it, I would fill it a little bit. Me, if I was doing it, I would put some stuff in that attic because it was a little bit empty. You do definitely have a point on that, Michelle. But I wouldn't try to fill it like they did in the original. The original attic was just filled to the brim. Or Miss Mac is like, geez, I gotta clean up. What did she say in there? She said something like that. Boy, gotta tidy up here, don't I? So it's not that full, but it's full enough. It was pretty. It'd be good if the attic was fuller than we saw in that trailer. But it's a creative choice they made, and I'm okay with it. You guys saying anything else in the chat? Again, I thought it was a pretty good trailer. Again, the teaser dropped back around Christmas time was good, but again, it just wanted more Black Christmas feel to it. This gave me more of that Black Christmas feel. Heard some vulgar Billy in there. I heard, and I like the vulgar. I like the vulgar of Billy. Christian Spencer, your birthday is the 26th. My mom's birthday is the 27th. And there you go. So a lot of birthdays around there. My birthday is June 30th, so it's a month after, but it'll be out before I turn 41, so that's all good. Seen Joe from Fangoria Faithful, seen the actual house from the OG. It's changed a bit, but still looks good. It's in Toronto area, I guess, near where I live. I thought you were in Winnipeg for some reason, Joe. Must be mixing you up with somebody else. I thought you were in Manitoba or Saskatchewan or something. I don't know. But you're in the Ontario. You're in Ontario as well. That's all good. I would make it a cluster instead of an empty look. Yeah, okay. I get that though. I definitely do get that, but. We as filmmakers, we when we pay homage, we don't want to feel like we're copying things exactly. So I bet that's what Dave and Bruce were thinking about when they did that is, hey, we don't want to feel like it's copying the original, and I think that definitely does that. Harry Parker, I got land here in Texas. You can shoot the movie here. We're looking into that. That's for sure. DM me if you want. DM me and we can talk about that. As we found a pretty cool house to film at. We're looking at the legalities of shooting at that house though. Again, but it looked very much like we want. Hey, so I think, Joe says something else here. Love Black Christmas and this looks cool. Just have to, yeah. Any other comments from you guys about this new trailer? I dug it. So hopefully it's not getting a lot of hate or anything. And I doubt it is. I mean, there are some people that are going to hate on everything. It's inevitable. It's just the way she goes. But at the end of the day, I think this looks pretty good. I think it gives me the sense that this is Black Christmas. And it's a fan film too. So the passion is there. I mean, you could definitely see with that last movie, even the 2006, it doesn't look like it was really made with a lot of passion. It was looked like it was made. They look like they're made under pressure. Like this is what the studio wants, so you got to give it to them. And I don't know. I don't like that. I like it when filmmakers get to have their own vision. This is my vision for this movie, and this is how I'm going to make it. And that's what we're doing with the Sawyer Massacre. That's obviously what Dave did with this with this trailer. Sorry, not a teaser. This is what we call a theatrical trailer. I think it qualifies as a theatrical trailer, anyways. But yeah, it felt like a theatrical trailer for sure, even though it won't be in theaters, as far as I know. Maybe a private screening, who knows? But again, COVID, we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet, but maybe in the future, right? Crew member, I have to ask you about Soundgarden. Do you prefer heavier stuff on Bad Motorfinger or more the rock style on Super Unknown? You know what? That's a good question. It has nothing to do with the video, but Soundgarden is my all-time favorite band. And I love both of those albums. But if I'm being honest, Super Unknown is my all-time favorite album of all time. I absolutely love Super Unknown. It's just such a mix of everything. I don't know if I could really call Super Unknown, just kind of a rock style. There's such a mixed bag of songs on there, very experimental, and some heavier stuff. You got a mix of heavy and some sort of basic rock, but also, I mean, these really intricate, subtle. But anyways, that's. I don't know. That's the one album I could listen to on repeat over and over, not get tired of any songs. I just love it. I absolutely love Super Unknown. It was the album that got me into music. So, yeah, that's the answer to your question on that there, crew member. Good question. I'm gonna try to do more music stuff in the future if I can. You drug the trailer too. Good stuff. Looks like it has a good budget too. Yeah, I think Dave said they had they raised about close to 70,000 Canadian dollars for it. So that's pretty good. Mind you, I mean, the money goes into making perks and all that kind of stuff as well. So, I mean, I imagine that their budget was probably over 50,000. I would guess that. Canadian, that is. Again, probably 50,000 Canadian, 40,000 American. Somewhere in there. Means they had a good budget. They had a damn good budget. Anyways, who else we got here? Yeah, budget don't look bad. Marco Reaction, you made it here, yeah. Just in time. I'm actually going to shut her down here pretty quick. Is horror your favorite genre? I don't know if you could really say I have a favorite genre. I love horror, but there's a love-hate thing too, because there's so many horrors I love and so many I hate, and a lot in between. So I mean, my favorite film of all time is not a horror movie. It's The Big Lebowski. That's my all-time favorite horror, or my all-time favorite movie. So, yeah, I mean, I love horror, but I can't say it's my favorite genre. I just love movies. I'm a lover of all kinds of movies. I actually think that a lot of comedies like The Big Lebowski and many others are actually quite underrated. I think that a lot of them don't get enough credit, especially from a guy who's actually directed some comedy and had a hell of a time with it. I have directed one comedy and co-directed another, just shorts. Mind you, there's just short films, but it's tough. It's definitely very tough. They don't get enough credit. What else we got here? Are you excited for Candyman? I'll be honest, I've never been a big into Candyman. I love Tony Todd, though. Really love Tony Todd. Hey, Michelle Appollonia is here. She is the creator of Breathless Beauties, which I shared earlier. Thank you for tuning in, Michelle. Thank you for making it. Mind you, at the end, because it's just a trailer reaction short video. Definitely going to have to watch that a few more times to pick up on a few other things. I kind of like how they set it up, though. They definitely give you that setup in the beginning that everybody still thinks Peter did the crimes. Which is kind of weird, but at the same time, I could see it working. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that there, guys. Anything else you guys are saying? Oh boy. Would you direct an action movie? Ooh. You know what, as far as directing goes, I think I believe that comedies might be the hardest overall films to make. I think that action movies are probably the hardest to direct, though. I think, because there's so much going on. So specifically for directors and a lot of the crew, and stunt doubles and stuff like that, action is tough. Not so much for the actors, though. Typically not as much acting in actions, but, at the same time, you still can't be bad either. But yeah, I mean, for directing, it's intimidating. But I would be willing to try it someday. Something I'd be willing to try. But again, I'd have to probably get more experience before I do that. Oh boy, we're getting a few more chatters here. So I don't want to leave you guys cold, so I'll just see who we got. We got Kyle Curtis Flett in the chat. Hey man, thank you for stopping by. How am I doing? What other horror movies am I looking forward to watch? Definitely Halloween Kills, and I really hope I'm going to be looking forward to watching the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre film. But I have to admit, I'm still, a little on the fence with it, but I want it to be good. I really, really want it to be good. But definitely Halloween Kills is something I'm eagerly looking forward to. But yeah, Gory Rory is in the house. Hey, late as well, but I'll definitely be checking this out. Wow, thank you for tuning in, man. Marco Reaction. I know the new TCM, sorry. I'm getting used to saying TSM for the Sawyer Massacre instead. And the new TCM better not come out in October because Halloween's going to eat it up. Yeah, you know what? I don't know when I'm not sure if it's going to come out this year. I will not be a bit surprised if the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre gets a January 2022 release. I hope that doesn't happen, but don't be surprised. And that'll kind of tell you what kind of film it is if it does. So I hope not. Drayton Sawyer, oh no, please, no doubt. What are you talking about? Yeah, Halloween Kills will kill the competition for sure. Anyways. All right, I think that's all good, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I thought it was a pretty good trailer, but, in the comments, let me know what you thought of it. And please do hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And we'll look forward to you guys. The next show, not sure when the next show is going to be, obviously, because I'm in the middle of this Indiegogo campaign. I got a lot of work to do on that to keep pushing us to get to Texas. That is our big goal right now, is to make sure that we can film in Texas. April 1st is the deadline for our next goal, where you guys will get more free stuff. And just remember, today is Freebie Friday, so everybody that donates at the, I believe it's $40 US level or higher, so that's the poster or the script level or higher, gets something free with it. So capitalize that on while you can. And the deadline again is April 1st for goal number 2. We're not that far off, guys. We're actually getting pretty close to it. So let's keep pushing the campaign. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Have yourselves a good weekend, everybody.